The international class of novel writing was most helpful for me because I learned actual skills like how do I write the climax or the opening or the hook. So I think that class and that writing was the most helpful.
Maybe like advancing character traits and influencing the setting. I think it was most helpful.
I think the writing about the last scene, the ending, was the most helpful because I didn't write a lot of emotional endings before, but I just changed the ending because it was too funny or not so emotional, so it didn't quite end right. So I changed the ending to an emotional ending, and I think that is better.
I feel like connecting the scenes and making the entire flow and story going natural would have been a bit difficult if it wasn't for the help I received during class.
For me, I think it would have been making the setting because I was very confused at first about how to shape the story, especially the background, but the writing activity helped me.
I think I will have used the same verbs or expressions, only the simple expressions that everyone can think of, but now I think I can think of my own expression.
My favorite book, I got inspiration from the book called The Giver by Lewis Laurie. And I adopted the writing styles Lewis Laurie wrote for my story.
I read many I survived books, and the characters mostly face an incident that is a life and death situation. I think that helped.
I get higher grades than other kids around my age, and while other kids find the various things difficult, I find them not as difficult as they find it to be. Usually reading and writing, context, and translation.
Well, as I said, first, I give credit to my wording, and second, maybe my reading is better than other students because I read well for a long time when I was young.
I think they find the word spelling most difficult because I read them and practiced them, the words, for very many times. So I think I would get used to the words and I could write them naturally.
My friends have spend a lot of time learning a lot of vocabularies and they memorize all of them, but I don't have to memorize them and I can think of more words that better than my friends.
In Academy, most of us started at a young age, so we're used to speaking and writing English, maybe similarly in Korean. I think that's different.
In Purple Academy, I did a lot of writing classes and speaking classes, so I had a lot of more experience than them, so I think I got a good grade.
Well, first, I read a lot of range of novels and, for example, nonfiction, and I also practicing quizzes after reading. So I think that helped me to keep my wording.
I would want them to know that they need to read books well to write books well.
I think that the time you spend on English at Purple Academy is very good for you for your English skills.
I want them to know to read a lot of books and read various books, or even if you read one book, you took that book carefully and understand it all. And the last thing I want to say is, if you just trust Purple Academy, you can do anything.
I think that Purple Academy is maybe hard, but if you follow the what to do and what book and all of the lessons, it's very easy and good later
when you learn English more.
Write and read with passion. Do what you want. Your dreams reach the stars.